Hello, guys. How you doing today? Welcome to the episode 45 of our Forex Light sessions. How you guys doing? I hope, and I'm sure you've had a great week. I'm sure the week is ending on a great note. Today's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Yep. So today we're just gonna quickly look at the market and see if we can speak out one or two few opportunities for ourselves. All right. Yep. Okay. So good. Let me use the opportunity to talk about what I'm doing right now because this is another beautiful part of forex that not everyone is aware of, but it's all is very valuable and it will help you guys out a lot. So what I'm doing right now is identifying zones on my chart. All right. I'm identifying zones on my chart. What are zones? Zones are supply and demand areas. What are those? Those are areas of support and areas of resistance. You can see it was a support here, it's a resistance here. All right, that is a zone. You know, because there's a saying that a, a ceiling will become a floor in the future. Right? A present floor was a previous ceiling, and a previous ceiling is a previous floor. All right, it's like you're in a story building, right? Looking up at the roof of your story building, you will see the decking, right? You see the decking. But if you climb up the stairs and you go onto that level of the story building, then at that point it is no longer the roof; it is now the floor. That is basically what it's all about: transforming one area from the floor. That's what I'm doing right now. So I'm dropping down, got here and it reversed. Got where the market respected that same zone. So that is what zones are all about. So if I can mark this out on my chart, know that this is an area where the market has responded, has reacted, has reversed multiple times in the past. And I will, based on that information, I'll be able to a similar reversal to happen again based on that. And appropriately if it happens as expected. Right? That is the beauty of marking out these zones in your chart. As you can see, this is today. Right? The price is right now is it's in the zone area, an area where it has reversed in the past multiple times. So what I'm looking out for in this area is not saying that it will surely reverse. As you can see, on this day it did not reverse, it kept going. All right. Same thing on this day, it kept going. Okay, this day it reversed a bit before it kept going. So the point is that there is a potential, there is a probability of it reversing, of it responding to that zone. So I'll be looking out for further confirmations. I'll be looking out for further, patterns, further signals to confirm the direction that the market is going to go, whether it's going to continue going up or it's going to reverse. All right. That is the beauty of zones. That is the beauty of marking up your chart beforehand, before it happens. Because when it happens, you probably won't notice if you have not marked out the chart. You just be seeing the market doing what it's doing and you'll be wondering why it's doing this, why it's doing that. not knowing that the market has already printed, has already shown you, you know, the market has already shown you the reason why it's doing that in the past, but you just fail to notice, you fail to do your own work, and you get surprised when the market does what it's doing. All right, but if you've taken out your time to do this homework beforehand, when the market now does what it's doing, you will be more confident. All right, now if I was in a trade before that point, I will realize that okay, there's a likelihood for the market to stop going, you know, going up at this point. So I'll be looking out for the possibility of exiting that trade, you know, because the market may reverse at that point. All right. And of course, but the idea is that at least you are aware of the prevailing condition of at that point in time, and you can respond as appropriate. All right, that is the beauty of having these zones ready on your chart way before time. That is the beauty of having these zones already marked out on your chart. All right, so as you can see, I marked them out using the line chart and not the candle chart. Well, it's just there's nothing too serious about that. It's just much clearer to see those zones, to see those points with my line chart, and also that is the line chart is looking at the closing prices, not just the weeks, not just the prices that market passed through, but rather the prices where the market closed on at those times. So for me, they are way stronger. They are way stronger than uh, than anything else. So that's why I used my line chart. So moving on, let's see. Let's go closely. You can see this is a big. Today has been a big buy market day. All right. So the market has gotten to this area, and you can see it's resting. And gold is a market that rests, that knows how to rest. It can rest here for a while now, but let's see what happens. So this is a shooting star. All right, on its own, it's a reversal candle showing that the market, you know, it tried to push up, but it could not. Or now it has a tendency to go back down, right, in line with this zone being an area for sell. All right, so that is one indication that we can see a sell. All right, if I'll be okay, I can't really trade that on its own right now. It is not looking, yeah, it's looking good, but not looking perfect for me. Now I said that it's looking good because there's so much space to the left, right? It's all on its own. Market has pushed so far. It has not been here in a long time. All right. So yeah, the market has a tendency to reverse at this point. You know. Now I'll be looking out for what's going to happen between now and the close of the business today. All right. I'll be looking out for what's going to happen to this candle by the close of this candle by the end of the day. So that will inform what to expect. But anyway, today is Friday. Today is Friday with the close of the week, so I can't even take a trade at this time. All right. So it's only next week that I'll be able to see what's going on and take a trade based on what I see next week. So we are looking out for a scalping opportunity. This is already, oh, market is closing like in 30 minutes time or thereabouts. Okay, so this is the worst time to want to trade the market. All right, so we're just trying to learn, and I'm sure you guys have already learned something of value, right? How to draw your zones. I'm sure you've already learned something of value, talking about how to draw your zones. We're looking out for any other opportunity to learn something, all right, that we are looking out for on this trade. So this is also a shooting star. This is a dragonfly doji. It's a shooting star, and yeah, this is a indecision candle to the upside. Right, this is a shooting star as well. Also, a candle indicating a potential sell, and yes, it has sold, as you can see. It has sold after this candle came. It sold all the way back down into this area. All right. So if someone has seen this, then you could have taken a sell stop, and made your money all the way to this point, which is fine. Which is fine. All right, which is fine. So let's see if there's anything we can do at this time, at this point. Okay. Uh, that's just a minor trend line. Let's see the 5 minutes. If there's anything for us on the 5 minutes time frame. Okay. Yeah, there's really nothing much on this chart. It's quite simple. It's quite basic. There's nothing much. There's not much. Like I said, market is closing in a few. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Network did what it wanted to do, but yeah, we will not give up. We move on. So let me just quickly look at the frame before we call it a night before we call it a day. And yeah, so okay, so we saw this move here, the indecision candle, and then the down movement, all the way, all the way, all the way to this point. Now at this level, you can see it matches this resistance. So there's a strong likelihood that the market is going to reverse at this point and come back down into the zone. But I'm not going to just trade based on that. All right. If I thought I would trade based on that, it would be a low risk entry. All right, while waiting for my main risk, which is going to be a confirmation candle, right? A candle that shows that the price is about to reverse. Something like this, right? A doji, which is an indecision candle, or it could also be a sell candle, you know, a sell signal candle, something like this, you know, a bearish engulfing candle. So this is the kind of candle I would like to see for me to comfortably enter this trade as a sell trade all the way down to um, all right. So now I said in risk going to kick us out completely. All right. Let's All right, guys. Yeah, sorry about that. Tonight has been a bit of a rocky one, but I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it will turn out good. All right, so I'm just going to round up. So the trade I talked about, I've taken the trade. Yeah, the market showed it printed a favorable candle pattern. You can see we had a morning star. Sorry, we had an evening star. All right, a blue candle, an initiation candle, and then a black candle. Right, a sell candle. So that's my confirmation for that entry, and I'm expecting the market to drop all the way to my take profit. Now I have about 20 minutes to 10. Uh, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's a low risk trade for me, so whatever happens, and I'm in profit right now, so I could break even and secure my trade and yeah, just be happy. That's that about that. Thank you guys for joining this session. It's been a rocky one to the network, but I want to believe it's ending on a perfect note. All right, guys. Uh, yeah, have a good day. Enjoy yourself, and stay